Hey YouTube, it's Maddie, the Empty Nest Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today, I am trying an experiment in my Smashbook, and the experiment is I'm going to try to take you along. If you've not heard of a Smashbook, this is something from 2008 that I had in my stash. I pulled it out because I want to take a deep dive and use what I have. And what I have is a lot of stuff. Don't need to be not buying new stuff. And I have to be honest, I'm having a great time with this thing. If you look through YouTube, and I did look through YouTube to look at how people use their Smashbooks, and they do use it in a ton of different ways. As you can see in my handle, if you are, just trying this channel for the first time, I am a scrapbooker, empty nest scrapper. Yes, I have adult kids and I do scrapbooking. And when I see the Smashbook, even though it's sort of made for photos, but I kind of, used it way more as a scrapbook. But I did also sort of do some collaging inside as well. But I've never shared that process with you. I'm not sure you'll be interested, but I'm going to try to take you along today and see if you enjoy it. So, welcome. As I said, if you're new, please subscribe if you enjoy the content, and absolutely tell me what you would like to see. So as you can see here, I sort of have the beginnings of a scrapbook spread. And I'll give you a little look-see as to what this Smashbook looked like before I covered the whole thing. So there were two pages like this. It's sort of notebook paper. And many journalers would cry by covering over that notebook paper because they want to journal. Not me. I tell my story in pictures, and I'm okay with that. So the beauty of smashing, crafting, scrapbooking is there's no wrong answer. This is the way I see it. Want to share with you a little bit about what this is. So this is beautiful designer paper from Sweden, I think, and my son and future daughter-in-law brought this home from their trip last year for me, and I just thought it was super awesome that they thought of me on their vacation. I was just super happy about that. So just gave a little flip through on those pages. The thing about these pages is they are super thin, and I don't have much paper like this, and being super thin is like the perfect match to add to a Smashbook like this, and not to sorry about that, and not to have it be too bulky. So there were two sheets. Here's the other one. Two sheets exactly the same, and I am going to pull the other sheet because the spread that you're looking at right now is the spread for my older son wedding, which is over 5 years ago, and my youngest son will be married in August, and I'm going to prep some pages for his wedding so I can include it in this smash. And what I'd like to do is mirror this layout and have it at the ready. Now, I promise you, I do plan to make a full scrapbook of his wedding, one for me, one for him. I can't even tell you how long I scrapbooked this wedding. And I don't even know how I picked what I would keep in there, but I'm just going to prep these pages. You know what, maybe I'll do that afterwards. But because these pages are European sizing, it's not a 12 by 12, it's an 11 plus by 11 plus. I don't know what that is. So I cut it in half, I cut it down to fit, and then I added the gold to make it fit. See, this is just Michael's gold. I believe, yeah, it says Recollections from Michael's. And I thought that was a lovely, lovely, you know, addition to make it work. So I've got some ideas, you know, like I said, I've got scrapbooking stuff from a billion years ago. I can't tell you where that's from, but I am going to use some of these thin embellishments when we're done. Here's another one. I do have an iris container with additional embellishments. I may or may not use that, but this is the plan I'm going with, and I thought I would take you along for the ride. And then if I do actually finish this, or finish it somewhat, I think I'll start with the edge, because that's easier to make sure that it fits properly. I'm gonna throw this in here just so I don't get any glue anywhere that I don't want it. So my go-to is the ATG gun, and I'm just gonna push this over a tad and run this through. I just feel like this is easiest for me. I've been using this gun for, since 2007. I started paper crafting in 2007, and when I started scrapbooking. Here's the glue I've been using, PVA glue. So I know that lots of people who enjoy journaling feel like this is a good economical glue that holds paper well, and that's perfect for this project, especially. Also for my card making, which is pretty much what I do most of the time. So I'm just going to smooth that out so I don't get any nasty glue worm, bubbles, whatever, after I adhere it. So I'm just sort of making this paper work for me, and I kind of liked how it looked, so that's what I'm going with. So let's just put this to the edge, make sure it lines up the way I want it. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, because I want to feel this edge. I use the liquid glue so I can maneuver things a little bit longer, and I do the double duty because I do like to make sure, or I do hope that nothing comes apart over time, you know, hoping that this is something I can look at year after year. And same thing, let's just move that up a little and give myself some space. Something that I can enjoy looking at, and hopefully my family can enjoy looking at with me or after I'm gone. I am not a spring chicken, and you know, one of the things you start to talk about with your significant other is, have you got an idea who is going to, I don't know, this is morbid, who is going to get what of yours? Who do you want to get blank? So my husband said, much to my surprise, I'm keeping the scrapbooks with me if you go first. You know, because we did, if you go first, if I go first, like that. And I was shocked that he laid claim to the scrapbooks, but you know, it does outline all of our fun times together, so there's that. Anyway, so the other cool thing that just warmed my heart. The first time my kids live out of state, and a few years ago, when my younger son, felt it was time that he meet his girlfriend at the time, his current fiance, and we met her for the first time. So I'm just babbling on while I put this together. I hope you don't find this super boring, but this is how I roll. So anyway, the first time he brought her to meet us, and we were just sitting in the living room, getting to know each other. My youngest son said to me, "Mom, why don't you pull out one of your scrapbooks for her to see?" And that just warmed my heart like you cannot believe. So, you know, he doesn't watch my channel, and if he does look at it from time to time, I believe he wouldn't mind me saying how much I love that he said that. So if you're out there, hey kids, but if not, know that I totally appreciate the gift and making great use out of it today. Sometimes it takes me a minute. I didn't get this like last week or whatever. This is a gift they gave maybe over the holidays. Look at me repositioning, because this is who I am. This is how I roll. I never get it right the first time, and hoping the second time's a charm. Kind of close enough. Close enough. Yep. So hoping that still sticks, and I'll stick a little glue under if I feel like it's coming up. Let's see. Nope, we're good. I'm just going to give this corner a little love. Yep. So the layout I believe I had looked a little bit like this. But I'm going to put down both bases first and then put down the photos. So let's keep those away from the glue-in area and move this up. And any glue there? Nope. Okay, that's good. And we'll do it again. So, just the ATG. I don't know. I guess since I am very prone to repositioning, it's not necessarily overkill that I use. I need some more at the edge there. It's not necessarily overkill to use the tape and the glue. I don't know how common that is. Is that something that you guys have to do on the regular? For me, yeah, not a big shock that I am repositioning. Oh, you know what? Before I put down the wet glue, I did want to start on the edge. I felt that that was a better way to make sure it works out. So, off with the little edge we go. And yeah, I'm going to make a spread like this on a couple of other pages that I've picked out in this book. And add in my younger son's wedding when I get pictures for that. So I really think that is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So here we go with the edge. Let's see if I can make that fit properly. And actually take this sheet of paper to keep it from getting glue on the other side as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's put this down. Feel the edge with it. Feels right. And moving on to the next sheet. Here we go. So again, this is just an experiment to see if anybody is interested. And I'm doing this anyway. So why not turn on the camera and let you watch with me or play with me, however you want to see it. Okay, for this, I think I need to move this down, number one, and kind of stand up. I don't know what this is looking like to you, but do want to try to do this in less tries this time. Close enough. That's how I roll. Close enough. So, I believe these were on here. Now, gonna check to see if I feel like I want to mat these photos or use them as is. Because generally I lean towards matting, but I'm not sure. Now, since I have the gold already as an accent and I have a big pack of gold paper, I'm going to go ahead and see how I feel about a matted photo and see if I like it better or not. So I'm just going to turn around, go to my cutting station, and we'll see how we like it. Be back in a second. Just going to see how that looks. Okay. So let's see if we get an idea looking at one photo matted. Okay, first things first, that is, nah, don't care for it. Letting it go. Use it for something else. It's fine. Okay. So let me put the photos down now, and then we'll do a little embellishing. Yep. That's my plan. Okay. So first up, this photo right here. Ooh. There. And then we add some glue. Leave the glue far away from the other photos. Then I'm gonna smooth down some of these wormies. Don't want it too thick. So I don't know if you've had that experience, but if I put down my glue too thick, sometimes I get some bubbling or wormies, depending on if it's thick paper or thin paper. Gonna have to stand up again. Be like, that's a pretty good fit. Not pushing it down yet till I check what I feel about it. And going along with the other photos on the paper. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Okay, this one next. Oh, let us press that down because we're going with it. Yeah. All right, next photo. So if I get a chance to finish this layout, this 2-page spread out, I'm gonna give you a little look at the rest of the book, and maybe it'll give you an idea of what this book is like. And if you have one, if it's been laying around your craft room, take it out and play with it, because I promise you, it is super fun. Having a great time with this. Let's smooth out these. Yep. Wipe off on the paper towel. Don't want any glue on the photo. And I think I'm liking that. Yeah. Next up, last one on this page. So this is going pretty smoothly. I can't say I'm complaining about that. Did drip some glue there, so we're gonna move it a bit and wipe that up when we're done with this layout, so there are no mishaps. And yeah, pretty happy with how that looks. Next, this double spread. Oh, I didn't wipe that up like I said I should. Just in time for not making a mess. So you might notice these little Post-it notes. And I started doing Post-it notes because I am doing this, I'm doing this smash book for a collab called Crack the Bold 2025. And that is hosted by Poet Spice. We post on the third Friday of the month, I believe at 10 o'clock. Pretty sure it's 10 o'clock. And I just, for the first share, I just had completed 2 or 3 pages and did share that. And then I started marking off which pages I hadn't shared. And now I feel as if there are so many pages I haven't shared that I'm going to take those Post-it notes off, because I'm just going to do a quick flip through of what I have on this Friday. And because almost every page has a Post-it note on it. So I'm feeling like that doesn't make sense at all. I will just show what I've done. And you're welcome to pop on and, dive into your stash, share something, or come take a look, see at all the rest of this book, and see if it gives you any inspiration for anything that you would like to do. I am just going to show a couple of other photo spreads, but I also want to show some of the collage, because collaging is new to me, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I thought, if I'm able to finish this off, I will let you see what else is in this book. As I think I mentioned before, when I pulled out this book, I looked at a ton of YouTube videos, because back in the day, it was a popular kind of book. Of course, I don't think they've made it in 10 years at least. So I think if you wanted one, eBay would be the place. But most people are just making their own journals and doing it to their own specifications, which is something, I think is probably beyond my skill level. But never say never, right? Having too much fun with this to say never. So this is the gist of what this layout is going to look like. I just have a couple of quick stickers that I'm going to add in. As I said, I have a bunch of embellishments that I totally feel like would be a great fit for this as well, but it's going to be tedious looking through that. I will do that on my own and maybe show that in a future share, maybe for the share on Friday for the actual Crack the Vault collab. So there's the one I had picked out, and it says, "Now we belong to each other." And the other one actually came from a different sticker set. I can't even tell you, I've had this like a billion years. Here it is. Hugs from the family. Best wishes from friends. And thought it would be nice on this side. Do I like that? This glue isn't so terrible that, yeah, I like that. Maybe I'll find something for here, add a few more embellishments. Maybe not, we'll see. But that's what this spread came out to at this moment in time. Now, what I want to do is pick out a couple of spreads that I thought it might be fun to share. So they give you some prompts. This one says cheap thrills, and just picked out some funny photos. My kids when they were little. making funny faces, and added some little embellishments. So that's an idea of what I do is I look at, there are prompts. I look at the prompts and I see what it reminds me of. This one says guilty pleasures. This is all scrapbooking, card making, supplies. Here's some foods I like. Ice cream is my favorite. I'm a coffee girl for sure. Oh, here. So this is a spread of all my favorite bands. And the prompt was, let's get rid of this. We don't need it. These are a few of my favorite things, and I do love music. So you can see the Beatles, Elton John, that's my jam, The Who, Elvis, The Grateful Dead, Bob Dylan, and the Rolling Stones, yeah. And then I thought I would, just a trip that we went to Hawaii on our anniversary, 25th anniversary, many years ago by now. But I did want to share another, uh-oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. I guess I was just too eager to turn the pages. We're stuck together. No good, no good, no good. Okay, so I just want to see where I have, oh, this is a collage. Not a collage, a scrapbook page where I used scrapbooking paper to cover the background because I thought that would be fun. And these are the scrapbooking events, card making events that I went to with my friends, and that picture of my daughter-in-law and me, we went to an event in Pennsylvania, so that was super fun. But I'm looking for another collage because there was a prompt for top 10, and well, here's one of them, but that's not the one I wanted to show. Here it is. So here's the prompt top 10, and of course I've got at least 30 because I showed you I had another spread, and these are all my favorite movies that I collaged together, and I really had a fun time doing that. So I collaged my favorite movies on 2 spreads, and I plan to do TV shows. So I've got A Few Good Men, Mask, Shawshank, you can see. My Cousin Vinny, Catch Me If You Can, just movies that I love, and I thought it was fun. So I hope you thought this was fun, and if you have a Smashbook, go ahead, take it out. It is super fun. Put in pictures, do collaging, doodle yourself, whatever. I just think it's super fun, and I kind of feel like it's a journal with training wheels because they give you prompts, and you don't necessarily have to use original artwork. So come join me, and let's have a good time. Let me know if you enjoyed this, and if you would like to see the collage process, because I am going to do my favorite TV shows, and I'll see if I can make that happen. So thanks for stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Have a great day. Bye-bye.